32 long, real world simulation. Let's see what this does. 32 ACP. Let's see how this compares. So, you know, we didn't get over penetration through our rib simulation, and that's something that, you know, if you're at 9mm and above, typically the rib simulation doesn't change a whole lot for its penetration. But if you're below that, a lot of times things that look like they're going to over penetrate actually really won't in an actual living target. So interesting here with our 32 long, we got almost exactly the same performance that we got through plain clear ballistics. And yeah, I'm confirming here what I thought with that first shot. This 32 long is a little bit keyholed there, which it indicated is tumbling through, as where our 32 ACP appears it's going through straight. So what we got here going on with our 32 long, we got just a little bit less than what we got before. Instead of 11 3/4, we're at 11.5 inches. So it at least stayed consistent, but there's really not a whole lot of damage going on in there. And with our 32 ACP, definitely a little bit better performance. We have very adequate penetration. It does appear that right here between 6 and 8 inches it did tumble around, and the bullet is backwards. But you know, because it's a lighter bullet, it is a shorter bullet from base to nose. So if it does tumble, it's more like a round ball tumbling, and it doesn't really lower that penetration that much, as where your longer football shaped, you know, 32 long, when it tumbles, it's very wide when it's lengthwise, so it's going to reduce that penetration a lot. But with our 32 ACP, we are right there at 16.5 inches of penetration. So I'm going to call this, even though I love revolver cartridges, our 32 ACP is way better here, way more consistent, straight through that rib simulation, good penetration. It just is a lot better here than that 32 long. There's our MDF shots. You know, that nose flattened a little bit and the bullet is bent a little bit, so it's going to go in, and because it's kind of long, it's wanting to kind of tumble a little bit. Then it hits that rib simulation, kind of skewed there, and then it wants to go through kind of sideways, and it limits its penetration quite a bit. So there is definitely a lot of deformation with this 32 long. Not great overall. With our 32 ACP, even going through that rib simulation, there's no change to that bullet compared to going through plain gel. So a lot more consistent with a full metal jacket versus a 32 long lead round nose.